All right, guys, we got legs. Legs, legs, legs. It's gonna be a great day. Let me get our warm up. Let's see. Um, I think as usual, we're gonna do the treadmill. There's a stair stepper too. We'll just do the treadmill. That fucking thing's too high in the air for my tripod, so I don't really do it unless I'm not streaming. I mean, fuck it, let's do it. We'll put the camera behind. Five minutes. Oh. Five minutes. That's our warm up. We got legs. Legs. I suppose I could put my phone like over there, but don't matter. Let me get my heart rate real quick. 133 already. Yeah, nice. I need to come in here like in the afternoon and just like do a fucking stair stepper marathon or something. Maybe on like a Saturday morning. Get down here early. About a minute and a half left. It's a great warm-up for leg day. My groin was bothering me yesterday when I went to bed. It was a little bit tight and stiff. Fucking, I don't know what I did, but it feels fine this morning. I stretched out a little bit last night. It feels a lot better today. "30 seconds. All right. We're going to start with squats. So we're going to head over there and finish our warm-up. We got to do some stretching. We can do walking lunges out here real quick. Leg swings, groin circles. All right, we'll go out here and do some walking lunges. I'm going to grab my bag and throw it in the squat rack though. I mean, I could just do walking lunges like right down this aisle. I think that might be what we'll do, actually. I'm gonna grab my shit. It's good. Started with our warm-up. Our car is out of the way. It's 3 a.m. So we got a little bit of a jump. Even that 10 minutes makes all the difference in the world for me because my end time is pretty fucking hard. So I don't have a lot of time to mess around. Oh, I don't just get up at fucking 3 a.m. Or, well, it used to be 3 a.m. It's now become 1:30. I mean, this is like the only time I feel like I have to do this shit, you know, that I can actually put the amount of effort in that I want to put in to myself and, you know, not have to late nights are tough. Like when we have those kids have a sporting event or something, that does get challenging pretty quickly. But I mean, better than this. I'm gonna raise this up while I'm here. All right, we can do a few things here. Maybe we'll just go this way. This is a pretty wide angle right here, wide space. So then we can just get over there and do our other warm up, because we're doing hamstrings. Okay, there we go. Walking lunges, leg swings, and groin circles to warm up. Then bodyweight squats and barbell squats into our actual squats. So we'll go. All right, there's 16. So today I have to be careful because my inner groin here is kind of aggravated for some reason. I don't know what I did, but whatever it is, it's got me pretty fucking pissed off. So okay. Okay. I'll move my phone over here. I wonder if I could get a better shot from over here. That might be better. I kind of have my camera a little bit of ways, but nobody's in here right now. Anyway, all right. Circles. Hi. Whew. I think, I don't know. I don't know if anybody's in here yet. So I don't know if TTS is working. All right. Oops. My volume's up. Pause my music. Let's do body weight squats. All right, so we're gonna do 2 sets, 15 of those. And then we wanna make sure we really get a good warm up, because we're going straight into like a really fucking heavy set. So we really need to make sure we're warmed up. We don't have to put ourselves under a huge heavy amount of weight, right? But we need to warm up good. We gotta get blood pumping. We gotta get muscles pumped and ready to go. So let's do one more set. This warm-up should be pretty quick, about 10 to 15 minutes for the whole entire thing, including the cardio. We're like right there right now, so it's close. We're a little less, like 2 minutes away, I think, from 15. All right. All right, now we're gonna do some barbell, 1 set. I mean, there's no sin in it. Like, I think, it's all a matter of how you feel, You can work out twice. You can work out on a rest day. Yeah. I mean, I'm guilty too, dude. Last week I came in here with my son, like after I had already done a workout in the morning and leg day the day before, and we got to doing leg press, and I just couldn't fucking stop myself, and I ended up doing like 720 pounds for like 5 reps. So, like, I understand. Like, I totally get it, dude. And but like, I mean, if your body can take it, then, I mean, there's no big deal. Like, sometimes we're able to pull out a little bit more, and I mean, working out on a rest day isn't always a bad thing. Like, you can do it a few different ways, right? Like, rest days don't have to be completely, like, it doesn't mean sit on the couch all day, right? Like, you could do circuits, you can do cardio, you could do a little bit, like if you're feeling like doing some bench press, fucking do some bench press, man. What's the harm in going in and doing a set of bench, right? Like warming up a little bit and then doing a set of bench or a set of squats or something, right? And getting yourself up to some heavy weight. And then you don't have to do much else, you know what I mean? Like, it's a rest day, fuck it. Hit the heavy numbers once or twice and call it good, right? Like, There's nothing wrong with going in and doing a set of something instead of your cardio, right? Like if it takes 30 minutes to go and do a bench press set, you know, and you take your time and you start light, you know, start with high reps and just keep working your way up until you get to like, you know, something 8 reps or something. Do like 2 sets, you know, maybe 4 or 5 sets in total. Maybe even some accessory stuff or some abs in there as well. Generally, when I come to work out off schedule, I don't have a plan, right? Like, if that makes sense, I may I'm like, I hate this rack, dude. This rack sucks. The height is really just kind of fucked up. Force it to grow you. So, here's what's up. Barbell back squats, 5 sets, 3 to 5 reps. 2-second eccentric, explosive upward, right? So 3 to 4 minute rest. And our set is going to be, oh, I gotta open my sheet. Strength Forge round 2, baby. Come on. Hey. All right, let's see. So leg day A. So this program is like an A week and a B week type of split, right? So we do the same thing, but by alternating weeks. One week is kind of like more heavy lifting, and the other week is a bit more lightweight, but still fairly heavy. Like if there's like a different area of focus, we can focus a different way. For example, like barbell and then dumbbells for like chest, right? Like so A days barbell, B days dumbbells with like the heavy focus and stuff. So and then we have like more pushes on one day, like just straight up presses, and then more flies on the B day. It's a pretty good program. We are doing 275 pounds. I made it with Google AI. I mean, like it was like I used Google AI as like a fucking fitness consult, right? Like it helped me to be creative and come up with ideas and write things out in a particular structure without having to actually go through and do it myself, you know? Like I pretty much told it kind of what I wanted, and we went over and like took a long time to create like one day. And yeah, it worked. But anyway, I have my belt in here. I'm going to try my belt this week. I've been using the belt here at the gym, and I'm not sure which one I like better. My belt's not bad. The one at the gym, the one here has a little bit more support in the front, but right. In no time like the present. We're good. We're good. I feel like that's high. Too high, maybe. It's a big fucking jump. Liberty Street. Welcome in. Oh, hold on. Liberty Street Raid. My affiliate twin in the house. I see you eyeing those weights on your rest day. I love how, dude, Robo Psycho's calling everybody out today. Yo, XPD, I see you eyeing those weights on rest day. Yeah, this leg day's no joke. We're turning thunder thighs into wonder thighs. Let's get this swole squad growing. Hold on. I got to do my timer thing. All right, I'll hit 3 minutes because, whoo! You make me want to rip those barbells off the rack. XPD's rest day temptation is contagious. Let's channel that energy into these back squats. Remember, we're not just building thunder thighs, we're forging iron will. Train insane or remain the same. How does it know we're doing back squats? No, seriously. Did somebody ever type it in that we were doing back squats? Like, what the fuck? Sometimes, bro, I don't even know. All right, where's Liberty's Raid shout out, though? Welcome, Raiders. We're the Psycho Squad, and we're all about pushing limits and crushing goals. Follower-only chat. It's on cooldown for a few minutes. All chatters are welcome. Drop a follow, quick stick around, and feel the energy. Is that my thing, or I think that might be mine? See, I did that. I know some people don't like to raid people with follower-only chat on, and my response to that is, don't tell me how to run my fucking channel. But like, you don't have to raid me either. So, but like, I disable it when people come in on a raid so that people don't necessarily feel like they have to follow to talk with me if there's like some kind of event like that happens. But at the same time, a follow costs you nothing and you can undo it just as quickly as you can do it. So if it takes a follow to say a word, I mean, what's the hassle? You got to click 2 extra fucking buttons to find out that you don't want to talk to that person? Like, come on. What are you bitching about? What's the fucking problem? But seriously, where's Liberty Street's shout out? The epitome of train and sane and remain the same. They're crushing workouts and tunes from chest to tries on Monday to full body kettlebell action on Super Tuesdays. Expect leg destruction, cardio grinds, and outdoor gym domination. Every session is a flex of fitness and music muscles. No rainy day can stop their shoulder shrugs or heartfelt hymns to gains. Join the rockin' reps and get pumped for the next set. Home gym hero. Hold on, let's get one in for right, we'll read that in a minute. Let me do this set. Ah. 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 Whew. Hell yeah. I appreciate you, my friend. Oh, oh boy. I'm taking my full 4 minutes for these because I have the time this morning and I'm not rushed. And I don't want my form to have to slack off. I really should have lowered this down one. I would do it, but I don't want to. It's okay. It's a little bit high though. I fall like on a weird spot on this machine. The holes are like about, I don't know, probably 3 inches apart, you know, for in elevation. So I need like in between, like right here, you know, and there's no hole right here. There's a hole right here, and then I have to squat down, but that would probably be safer than what I'm doing. We'll do this next set and we'll see how it feels. I might strip the weight and lower that. I don't fucking want to have to, but I just might. Fuck, dude. All right, let me read Star's shout out too. Wait. Okay, there we go. Is the epitome? It's like it says the epitome. It did that with Liberty Streets too. Stars and Bars is the epitome of grind and hustle, pushing through kidney failure to dominate the shred shed. With a rugby and boxing background, they're all about that functional strength, from not feeling great to legs, shoulders, knees, and toes. It's a daily pump party. Dad duties don't stop the games. Its chest is best and back in action every session. Train insane even with the rest day rage. Let's all level up like they're aiming to up that cup size. Dude, aren't we? I'm already well surpassed my wife's cup size, so it's good. Mine are, I don't fit into her bras anymore. I can't wear them. I gotta buy my own. I can no longer share with her. Oh man, yeah. No, seriously though, the other day, like she threw one at me and I just like grabbed it and then like started putting it on and she's like, yeah, do it. So she strapped it on me, dude, and I was like, all around, dude, just like nothing fit. How much time we got? Another minute. Okay, my earpieces. Wow, what words were just said? Oh boy, I know. All right, we got 14 seconds. I'm ready. Okay. I'm not sure if I like my belt better. I think my belt I like better. I've had this belt for like 10 years. A long time. Probably longer than 10 years, honestly. Ah. 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 Fuck! Whew! One more. We got it. Ah. Ah. So, from like about 12 weeks ago, was it 12? Yeah. When we first started this program, this is the weight that I did. But I think my final 2 sets, I was only able to do 4. And I don't think I ever failed. But then I quickly got up to being able to do 5 by 5. And we started reducing rest time from like 4 minutes to 3 minutes and still maintained. I've never increased my weight on this. I want to try and get myself to where I can do 8 reps comfortably. And then I think I'm going to go up. So, I mean, and maybe do that for like 3 sets with, say, like a 2-minute rest. I feel like that would be a pretty good goal to shoot for, like when I can achieve this weight for 8 solid reps for 3 sets. Then I can start increasing this 5 by 5 number. Until then, I'm just going to continue to play with my rest time and my tempo, right? And just keep those being my, I guess, my overload factor, right? That's how I'll progressive overload, is through. And maybe that'll be wrong. I don't know. I mean, maybe I should throw on a little bit more weight. I'm not sure. We'll see. I really want to be able to nail 8 reps, though, at the very least. A good solid 8 without feeling super fatigued or anything like that. Like, you know, if I'm at, or, you know, like 2 reps to failure or something, then that'd be pretty good. It's 275. I'm only trying to come down vertical. You know, I'm not coming like ass to grass here. But it's definitely deep enough. I'm going to move the camera over here so we can get some different form. Because right here is actually probably the best spot for really being able to look at the form. We got another minute. So the bar should stay in line with the feet, right? Like, we don't want the bar to be shifting too much. And if we noticed like these kinds of shifts in the bar, those would more than likely be points where our form is breaking down. We're lacking mobility, strength, or something needs to be addressed at that point. So figuring out, whether that's like, what part of the movement that is, and how to, and where your muscles are, what type of things are transitioning, powers switching from one muscle to another, and because of that you're losing engagement and failing at your squat or something. Sometimes putting the camera over on the side can help you analyze your form to see where those things are happening at. 5 seconds, let's go. One more. Okay. One more set. One more set. Oh boy. Woo. After this, front squats. Oh shit. I'm going to stretch a little bit here in between these sets. Nothing too aggressive, just enough. Keep the blood pumping. I really thought my groin was going to be more of a problem today, but I actually don't feel it. Feels good. Like, I don't know, yesterday, like midday, it might have been those seated leg raises I was doing yesterday afternoon. I did some abs yesterday. Starting to get back into the afternoon cardio and stuff. I want to start cutting, so it's time to incorporate more cardio into my life. Damn it. You gotta do it. You gotta do it. I'm sweating today, man. 45 seconds. 4 minutes is a long rest time. You won't see me doing it very often. Not on purpose anyways. But I do understand the importance of it. Especially when lifting heavy like this. Allowing your body enough time to properly rest to lift the next heavy set is pretty critical if you want to keep those numbers up and keep good form. It takes a lot of energy, even for only 5 reps when you're lifting really heavy. So two. One more. That was kind of sloppy. That's all right. Oh shit. Okay. Oh man. Share what's going on. Okay. Front squats. $100. I think I might try 135. I think that'll be fine. I think this will be like the most we've done in this circuit with this set for this weight. I'm gonna try. Ah, shit. I definitely got to bring this down. All right. I'm gonna drop this. I banged into it too many times. Fuck my finger, man. Oh, let's go. Take a 2 to 3 minute rest, right? Yeah. How's your day going, Cher? You're probably on your way to work, listening to Radio Psycho. One of these days, man, I'll fix my computer and we'll actually be able to have like good music on stream again and be mobile with it all. One of these days. One more minute. Let me get a drink. Hydrate. We watched one of Eminem's recent performances in Detroit, and Jelly Roll was there. Man, Jelly Roll has gotten big, dude. Like, not in a good way. I mean, he's always been a bigger guy, you know, but he could hardly keep his wind, man. And I swear he missed a line because he couldn't breathe. It was kind of sad. I hate seeing people like that, dude. "15 seconds. Let's go." All right. Let's go. Shit. Oh yeah, get them chores done. We're doing 3 sets? Yeah. Shit. Fucking leg days are always so brutal, bro. Oh. I should take some measurements and put them into chronometer. Just one day go and measure everything. One more minute. Last set. Do we have leg press next? Can't remember. I'm gonna check. No, RDLs. Okay. All right. I'll put this right here. Let's see, 265. About him grinding. $225. And then fives. All right, we're gonna go. Let me switch the. The chat. Three sets, 6 to 8, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. All right, we're good. Let's put this right here. I need my gloves. What the fuck is this, man? Jesus. That was like, I set my alarm for the wrong time of the day. That's for morning instead of, that's for this afternoon. Junior's got a doctor's appointment. All right. This really hit the cheeks. You know? Whew. Cheek pumpers. That's what they should be called. It's just some cheek pumpers. Film yourself to analyze your form. It's good practice. Dreams. Go. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Yeah. They don't, I would say the RDLs for me are probably like, they're a pretty good move for me. I feel them they don't really hurt me too bad, like afterwards. Some exercises get me better than others. It's like, while some exercises give me a really good workout, they don't leave me with a lot of DOMs. And RDLs, now if I do full on deadlifts, yeah, deadlifts kind of get me pretty sore. But RDLs, I don't know. I like them. They feel really good. So, remind me again of what your split looks like now. Stars, I'm curious. You do like a split day workouts, right? Like push pull, opposing muscles or something or other. I swear, dude, I'm like one of the only people that I think I've seen. I don't see very many people working out on Twitch that really I mean, I don't see many people on Twitch that lift single body part splits, right? Like where they go in and just spend like hour and a half, 2 hours on chest. It's usually like chest and tries or back and buys or, something like that, right? Legs though, people definitely spend like a whole entire day on legs. I mean, I've talked to a couple people about it, different methods, just, thoughts on it and stuff. I mean, had some good debates with Bloomer for the win about, single day body part splits, but like I do, chest, legs, back, shoulders, arms, right? And how, the negatives that exist within this type of workout, but they're easily countered, right? Because like the biggest negatives, the biggest drawbacks, if we're looking at like science, is that we should be working out muscles at least twice a week, right? Like, so we should do bicep day. We should focus biceps 2 times a week instead of 1, because the body doesn't need the full week to recover. It only needs like 72 hours, you know what I mean, before you should be good for another workout. So like by resting a whole entire week, sometimes we feel like we need it because we destroyed our body. That could just be a sign of overtraining too. I mean, who knows? You have to kind of be the judge. And, it just comes, I don't think you ever know for sure, right? Like, you never know exactly the answer, right? It's always, your mind can always, something can happen and it changes our perspective, And so our view somewhat changes a little bit on a specific thing, or our goals change, which change the way that our methods have to be, which might need to change our mindset in order to align with the new methods. right? So it really depends on where you're at any moment in time. Everything's about, a matter of perspective, right? And perspective can be changed with more info and other opinions. So let's do this last set. Shit. Sweating today, dude. I want to make a single-handed barbell jack at home. I got a couple pieces of plywood, and I found a pretty good design. It's just like a little boot-looking thing that you can put and build, and you put down on the ground, and then you rock it up, right? So it's like a piece of wood with a handle and a foot and a rounded edge into a flat plate, and you just hook and pull back, and it will lift your barbell up about this high on one side so that you can make it. I saw one on Amazon one time, and I was like, fuck, man, I should make one of those. Like, I don't have all that much weight at home. Doesn't really matter too terribly much, but it's still, man, it's a fucking pain in the ass. Oh, fourth fiddle, good morning. How are you? I'm not trying to ignore people. I'm just catching my breath. It's been a morning. It's been a morning. How is your day going? Your morning? I got down here a little early today because, well, it's leg day. Leg day always seems to take a little longer. Leg press. Okay. Nice. Heck yeah, look at this artwork here. Have all you guys seen the mural on the wall? It's actually pretty cool. I love it. It makes pretty good photo backdrops, you know? Like to stand like right here, get the American flag in the background. I like it. Old Army. All right, let's see. So we got yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, I like it. 450. You guys aren't using this, are you? Are you using this? You? No? Okay. I just didn't want to steal your weight. Nope. I showed this to one of my son's friends who works out here. My son got a gym membership down here, and he came down here and worked out with his friend. They did legs, and we did leg press, and I went and I grabbed one of these wolf wedge things so I could put it right here and actually do, have my toes a little more. It makes being able to drive from the heels easier, right? And a lot of leg press machines, you have some adjustment. This one you don't. So, and we're doing 12. Oh shit. Eyeball. Sweat. "90-second rest." Yeah, I mean, no. It really depends on how much weight you have on, and how strong your knees are. I mean, yeah, you shouldn't have that much, you shouldn't be doing that much weight. You know, if it's dangerous for you to lock out, it's too much. Your body's not there yet. So, that's what I think anyways. My thoughts. I like leg press. Leg press is like one of my favorite leg lifts. It has been like all my life. And I mean, so I'm not this is nothing new to me. Yeah, I mean, is it because of fear? Or like, why not? I mean, like your knee shouldn't like fold back on itself. You know what I mean? Like that's to hyperextend the knee. I mean, my knees are locked right now. I have no issues. Oops. Fuck. I mean, I'm not fully locked out, right? Like, I'm like a little bit away from that. It just takes some time, you know? And I mean, I guess like after looking at this set, I'm not like focusing my legs to be locked out, right? Yeah. You know, work on when you warm up. I tell you, one of the best things to do for leg days for warm up is simply just this, right? You just stabilize yourself like in between a squat rack or something, and do leg circles like that, and then go the other way. You can also do leg swings this way, straight, right, and outward, right? Do like 10 in each motion, and then switch. Do like 2 sets of each of those for each side, and then like some body weight squats, walking lunges, things like that. Any kind of like side lateral, like banded motion, right? Like you'd strap a band. Well, in there, I mean, you know, just doing ankle circles and stuff, and like calf raises and, you know, things like that. I mean, I broke my ankle. I have plates and pins in this one. I flipped my foot completely fucking backwards. And I had some pretty severe mobility issues, but I worked through them. And then I've also broken this shoulder. I didn't have surgery on it. I should have, but it's super lacking in mobility. Yeah, look, check it out. I can actually show you. Hopefully these work. They should. There's my ankle. I'm going to do this next set while you check out those pictures. All that hardware is still in there too. Like, you can like actually see the screws and the scar. Come on. Oh shit, was it only 3? 3 sets? Yeah. So the shoulder x-rays aren't as cool, but you can see on like the second or third x-ray, you can see the bone scar that was left. I think this last one. Yeah, see right there, that last one is pretty bad. So that's my left shoulder. And I was actually denied medical treatment because I owed money for my broken ankle surgery. So they said, fuck you. So that one healed up on its own, as it is. It was not fun. It was a very bad time in my life. I was going to the gym and stuff, and I got hit by a car on a motorcycle at a stoplight. I was stopped. The car plowed into my back tire, dropped me, sent me flying into the intersection, and they kept fucking going. All I saw was sparks from the motorcycle sliding across the fucking intersection and taillights from a car speeding away. And then when I got up, cars just drove around me and my bike when I was trying to pick it up out of the middle of the road. Nobody stopped. Nobody asked if I was okay. Nobody said shit. And people definitely saw. Like, there's no fucking way that people didn't see. It was nighttime, but it was at a lit intersection, and yeah, it is. And so because there was nobody there, and I was on a bike that I shouldn't have been on because I didn't have motorcycle insurance. It was my brother's motorcycle, and I was just riding it, and I had no business really being on it, you know? So like, legally, insurance wasn't on my side, and then they ran. I never got any plates. There was no lights at the intersection, so it was like it never happened, you know? I mean, how was I to identify anybody for anything? Like, there was just nothing I could do, you know? It just sucked. But it is what it is. Let's see, what's our next one? Okay, walking lunges. These are terrible. I know, me too. Okay, I think that'll work. All right, we're doing walking lunges. How much weight did I do? £95, 10 reps per leg. So that's like down and back. Okay, so 225s. Oh, nice. Love it. Love it. Yeah, I do. I used to do legs on Monday, but since I kind of started like this new, like I don't know, I kind of started lifting heavier about a year ago maybe. And when I started to lift a little bit heavier and kind of switched out from like, more volume, I started to notice more shoulder pain. And I was doing legs, back, chest, shoulders, arms, right? And so I felt like because I was doing chest and then shoulders, it was like causing me issues. And so I first prioritized splitting up chest and shoulders. So I put those like as far away as possible from each other. So Monday is chest, Thursday is shoulders, right? Then the next priority would be back and biceps. I want to be able to switch to split those up as well. So we do chest, legs, back, shoulders, biceps, right? That way we get a decent amount of time between, like, we're not putting like biceps immediately after back, right? Or arms, I guess I should say. So, and this way I feel like it helps me to, I don't know, just be a little bit better with, everything. My body doesn't hurt as much. It's able to recover equipment better. I'm able to perform lifts. Oh, this exercise here, dude, these are brutal. They're like 10 per leg. Eight. Okay. One. Six. Oh. Eight. Shit. I think we have like 2-minute rest. Oh fuck. 90-second rest? Bro. Dude. The lunges are where it's at. Like, so there's a few different ways you can go about doing lunges, right? But if you do this, if you step and then almost roll this foot back, right? And because you don't have to roll it backwards, but the idea is to not lift, not push yourself off, right? With that, keep everything in the, oh yeah? Yeah, I mean, like I said, there's a lot of ways, dude, to go about doing lunges, you know? They're all pretty fantastic. Lunges are so great, especially, I mean, even if they're not weighted, but especially if you're doing weighted lunges, because then you got an enormous amount of like stabilization that needs to happen as well. I mean, the longer your bar, the more stabilizing it's going to have to be, the easier it'll be to get out of balance. You know, smaller moves create, you know, greater distances on the outside, which, right, a shorter bar, the distance isn't so much, we don't get as off balance. So, yeah, it just takes time, you know? 2.5 months is not very long. So you'll get there. One more. That's it. Oh, consistency. I mean, I've been yeah. I mean, so I'm 42, all right, and I've been working out, I'm gonna say 18 years total in my whole life. Currently, March of 2019 was when I stepped back into the gym, and I can honestly say this, I have not missed a fucking day since then. I have woken up at 3 a.m. damn near every single fucking day. There have only been a few exceptions, and that was either me being sick through COVID or you know, something else, right? Like, but I now at this point I wake up at 1:30 in the morning, damn near like just naturally. I go to bed at like 7, so you know I get enough sleep. Sometimes even earlier. I try to do my best to be as healthy as I can, but you know, I've gotten myself to a point where this is just the way it is for my life, and this is just my day. This is what I do. Like, this is how I fucking live. You know, this isn't something I dread every day. Like, yeah, that's good. I mean, how is the gym there? Is it pretty crowded at that time? Or, I mean, I come at 3 a.m. because of my schedule. I just need to. But also, it's easier to stream and record at this time than it is, you know, at like 6 to 9. And then from about like, you know, 10 to like 3, it's pretty empty. But now that summer's going on, like the high school kids are kind of in here during the day. So it's a little more active. All right, let's do this. It's these last sets that can be tough. You can't think about it though. 6, 8, 5, 4, oh, yeah. Hey. Is there tissue back here anywhere? Okay. It was only 3, right? I fucking hope so. Okay. Yes. All right, I gotta put this weight up. Jesus. Sweaty day. I want to get my heart rate monitor, like get back to the habit of wearing it. All right, we got like 15 minutes to do our last exercise, which is leg extensions. Yeah, I mean, the best advice I could give somebody, you know, I'd like it. I mean, like if I had to think about what kind of advice would have been really good for me and for myself personally, the way that I like to train and the way that I've found that works best, I would say focus on form over weight. Progressive overload can happen in a number of ways. It doesn't just mean increasing weight. Progressive overload can mean increasing time under tension, increasing reps, increasing sets, increasing weight. It can be adding drop sets, you know, like things like that can be ways to increase time under tension and be considered like a form of progressive overload over constantly trying to bring that number up. Focusing on the negative portion of a lift over the positive, right? Like thinking about the way that the body really naturally functions we push explosively and we stop things with control, right? So like if something was coming at me, I can't just be like, boom, stop. I would break my arm, I'd get knocked on my fucking ass, you know what I mean? But we would have to take this and absorb that energy into our body, right? But if something is in our face and we want it gone, we're like, get the fuck out of here, right? And we shove it away with force and explosiveness and speed. The same concept applies to lifting, right? This is the way that our body functions. This is the way that our body functions naturally. Nothing is going to fucking change that. It's how we were designed. We have different types of muscle fibers, fast twitch and slow twitch. And yeah, perfect. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, and that's something that a lot of beginner lifters fail to grasp, right? Is the importance of that slowness. And it can be really hard to maintain control too, because I mean, I've seen the videos, right? The beginner lifter, and he's all kicking his feet and flailing and stuff like that, And it's but we all start somewhere, right? It's nothing to be ashamed of. I mean, our body has to learn what to do. And if we have never done a bench press before, then how the fuck is it supposed to know? Of course, we're going to have things like kicking, flailing feet and weird shit happening, but it's okay because we learn and we try to clean something up the next time, right? Instead of kicking our feet, we try to keep our fucking feet planted to the ground, and then we try to keep our butt planted to the bench, and keep our shoulders in good tight position. And yeah, that's true as well. Losing your breath and stuff can be this is where we're at now. Let's see, I'm just going to put this over here. Back a little bit. One. Okay, that's better. How much weight did I do? £90. Did I do single leg or double? Nice. Nice. Yeah, it feels good to make good PRs and stuff, Let you know you're doing something right. Let's go up a little more. Okay, 12 to 15. Oh, fuck. Oh, these are rough. Good way to finish. We should be just on time. Yeah. I have some problems with bench too, but that's more because of my shoulders, the way they just hurt, you know, like the way they're injured. But yeah, you got to do what works for you, you know. If something feels off, you know, maybe, I mean, it's wise to probably choose something different, you know. All right. Let's go. 1, 2. Ah. 6. Up. 7. Ah. 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 Oh shit. Ah. Yeah. Yeah, I've injured myself before. Sometimes it can be hard to tell when you're overworking. There was one time I was doing bench press, and this is honestly kind of like the point at which my body started to kind of like, I never fully recovered from this one. So I went to physical therapy for this shoulder because, well, I wanted to see what was happening. I got x-rays and stuff, and like they didn't really see anything concerning. But then like about a year went by and I was working out and I was doing bench press, and I thought that I just pushed myself really, really hard, and like a week went by and I still hurt. And so I scheduled a doctor's appointment, and they're like, oh, you have what did they say, arthritis. I'm like, you just fucking develop arthritis like that? Like, that doesn't sound right. So they ordered an ultrasound for me, and then they gave me an ultrasound. They said they found 3 little microscopic tears in the tendon on this shoulder, right? The one that wasn't injured. And so I got sent back to physical therapy, and actually like went through physical therapy this time. And you know, they said that I told them, I'm like, I feel like it's because of the injury to this shoulder then transferred over, you know, created an imbalance in my body, which then forced me to overcompensate on this side and be in bad form, and like it caused me to get injured because I'm inevitably trying to protect this side of my body, you know. And now I'm kind of in a weird spot where this shoulder is really, really strong and solid, and this shoulder clicks. It has some issues, but yeah, so it's just something I constantly deal with, like always. And I would say there's probably not one chest day that I have that is pain-free, or shoulder day, right? Most of those days I experience a little bit of pain in one way, shape, or form, whether it's, you know, directly to my injured shoulder or on the other side or something. But like, there's always some level of discomfort. But I don't let it stop me, man. I try to be hyper aware of my form, and, you know, try to be safe, but still pushing myself. I mean, you know, I have some goals I want to be able to do before the time I'm 45. I would love to be able to hit 300 pounds for bench, 400 pounds for squats, and 500 pounds for deadlifts. And I'll tell you what my maxes are after this set. Hold on. Oh yeah, all right, we're done here. Oh boy, my legs. My legs. Hold on. I'm gonna head into this back room again. Oh, no. Where'd it go? Someone's back there. I'll just sit down on the bench right here. All right, so. My maxes currently for bench squats and deadlifts are 280 for bench and 365 for squats, and then 415 for deads. So I have a little ways to go still. I'll be 43 in July, so a little over a month. And then after that, I'll have 2 years to work on those numbers to get them up. And I feel like I should be able to do that. And I think, after I turn 45, I feel like, well, everybody's where they are, right? There's a thing called the Wilks calculator, the Wilks strength calculator, and I think it's pretty cool because it allows you to compare your strengths with other people at a different size, right? Like, so you could put in your numbers for your bench max and all this stuff and your weight, and then it would give you a score, right? And then you can go and you can look at all your lifts, your bench max, your bench, squat, and deadlifts, and see like what classification you would fall at, like in there. And for most of my lifts, I'm advanced. There's like beginner, intermediate, advanced, and elite. And so for my weight, I'm like advanced for most of them. I think I'm intermediate for, am I intermediate for any? I might be advanced. I can't remember. I would have to look again. I can't remember off the top of my head, but like, it's kind of a cool thing because, it gives you a number score to kind of like assess your overall strength based on your size. And there's probably other methods of doing this as well, but the Wilks calculator is the one that I know and the one that I've used most recently, and it's kind of cool because, for people who are larger than you or smaller than you, you could be like, okay, well, my Wilks score is this. What's yours? And they could be like, well, it's this. And then you're like, oh, cool. We're pretty well around the same strength, right? For our mass. And it's just kind of a fun way to compare yourself with others. But comparing yourself with others is also something that you have to be careful with because it's just, it can lead you down a dangerous road, right? So comparing yourself to yourself is honestly the best thing. Take pictures, document your weight, take measurements, body fat percentages, whatever you can measure to keep track of is going to be really, really good and beneficial to you over in the long run. But we're going to find somebody to raid here because it's about 5, and at 5 I am supposed to be leaving here. This was a pretty good workout. Let's see, I think this should work. I'm posting these to YouTube as well. So, like, if people want, I'm going to kind of clean them up, but it's going to be the full video. Hey, you're a beginner, 2 months. You're working on form, you're working on stabilization. You'll see pretty good improvements on that number for the next, year if you keep track of it and you keep consistent, and then, it takes it takes a couple years, 2 to 3 years to develop, good form and confidence and comfort in the gym. And even beyond that, like, 3 to 5, 6 years to develop into like advanced lifter status, right? Like, and maybe even longer, to become like, and if you want to be an elite lifter, that's going to take you 10 plus years of lifting, right? To get yourself to those levels realistically, right? And this isn't just like, oh yeah, I started working out in 2014 and now it's 2024, I should be this way. But no, it has to be consistent, right? It has to be consistent, and it has to be better than the last time every fucking time, right? Or most of the time. You're going to have bad days. It's inevitable, right? Strength isn't always going to be there for us. But those are the days that we have to dig, and those are the days that we come in and we take our fucking win, even if we didn't break PRs, right? Because at least we can walk away saying that we got in and we did what we needed to do, even if it wasn't to our best standards. Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, I mean, and that's what it takes. Quite dedicated. You just got to be dedicated, man. You'll get there. Just got to be dedicated. All right, let's raid someone here. Yeah, exactly. See, even when I was sick, even if I could feel like I could do it, I would get on my bike at home and ride for 30 or 40 minutes. Sometimes it even made me feel better, right? Like I would feel like shit, and then I would hop on my bike and I would ride for a bit, and it would cause my nose to start running and blood to flow and blood to pump, and like before I know it, I'm actually feeling kind of revitalized. I mean, it usually wouldn't last very long if I was really, really sick, but it's just, it's amazing how much movement helps us, because it gets our blood flowing and it just promotes nothing but good things. All right, let's go to Swole CC, because she is like one of my favorites. I like her. She's cool. As far as like female streamers go, like Limitless and Swole CC are probably my two favorites. Yeah. Yep. Hey, just keep it up. Keep it up, keep records, keep track. There's a few apps out there. Chronometer is the one that I use for keeping track of my stuff. It's kind of like an all-inclusive whole package deal. It works really good. It's cheaper than MyFitnessPal. They do have a free tier that you can use. So, I mean, if you're looking for something to keep track of that kind of stuff, then that's definitely a good one. But yeah, and I just stay in these communities. There's a Twitch fitness community. TikTok's got a huge fitness thing. Every platform has a lot of fitness stuff, but just keep involved. All right, guys, we are out of here. We're raiding, so I'm out. Peace. I'll catch y'all this afternoon maybe, and if not, tomorrow morning again for sure. Heck yeah, great meeting you. Hope to see you again. I'm usually live every morning around this time, so Monday through Friday, this is generally the time I stream my workouts anyways, and then in the afternoon I play games and do other shit. Swole CC! But all right, guys, anybody on Kick, we are out of here. Take it easy, everybody. I'm out. I got to jump. It's 5:02, so I got to get home and get in the shower. Peace. I'm out.